Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, viewers. Today we're going to be discussing about episode 8, specifically in the dynamic between Pomni and Jax. But before discussing about that, oh my gosh, that episode was crazy. The plot, the emotional roller coaster, and all the dynamics between every single character was so realistic and so amazing that I literally encourage all of my friends and all of my relatives to watch it. Yup. Well, regarding that, I guess we gotta go on and talk about it. First, we're going to analyze Jax's mentality. Don't tell him I talked about that. Throughout the episode, we can see a sharp parallel between the previous episode, his overall lugubrious demeanor, which refers to someone whose voice and appearance screams depressed. Since their emotional breakdown during episode 6 with Pomni, his proliferous guilt from abruptly destroying such a genuine, heartwarming friendship he could only receive at this point forces him to choose between vulnerability and avoidance expressed through consistently trying to avoid eye contact with Pomni, yet showing consistent submission, he is currently trapped in the comfort zone. Amidst Jax's solitude, he is currently experiencing intense emotional conflict that he never had to navigate before. This includes the struggle between sustaining his egotistical masking tendencies or neglecting it to show genuine vulnerability to Pomni and ultimately amend their bond. Based on my personal experiences, yes, I've experienced people like Jax. His reflective emotions highlight inward aspiration for amendment. All he must overcome is the PTSD of losing Ribbit and Cosmo, which probably happened 20 years ago, and the courage necessary for doing something that is like a miracle to him authentic vulnerability. Next, we have Jax's adorable little caretaker, Pomni. First of all, her bravery. She was very assertive to confront Kane, who she knows has full authority against them. Like, seriously, her evolution is inspirational to y'all timid queens and kings. Okay, anywho, if you watch the entire season so far, Pomni has experienced the most influential character development as one of the protagonists of TADC. Her evolution from a mentally unstable person solely driven from the desire to lead the circus to gaining leadership above the entire cast proves her true strength, valiance, and of course, authority. However, beyond her unequivocal behavior, the dominant piece of information in the context of this video lies behind her subtle perception of Jax. Contrary to his successful, conflicted approach to their cracked friendship, Pomni serves as an adamantine anchor, providing subtle encouragement for reconciliation. Key evidence includes genuine devotion for Jax's well being despite interpersonal conflict, conspicuous authority over his own actions, and lingering concern possibly due to his unorthodox, mournful nature. Okay, to all of you criticizers who believe that my ideas aren't correct, let me give you some on screen evidence of episode 8 itself.
I think we need to abandon the idea of leaving.
What? What are you...
We got our hopes up, and we were let down. I don't know what exactly happened with Kaufmo, but we can't let that despair consume us. We should focus on what we have. Like you said, constantly chasing an unattainable goal will drive us crazy. Maybe what we have to do now is to just live. We'll always be in this together, no matter what.
Hey. That includes you too.
Huh?
Listen, we're not gonna have you wandering off alone somewhere and abstracting or something. You're a pain in the ass, but you're so...
Wait, I should go distract Kane so he doesn't listen in on this. Just fill me in afterwards.
Are you... yeah, that's true, but...
Fill me in later.
Be here later.
I will.
I'm only curious what you're cooking up!
I think I'm just gonna check up on...
We think your ideas suck!
Huh?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? We wanted to bait you into testing your new ideas on us so we can make fun of them behind your back.
Ha! That's not true.
Yes, it is! You're a horrible host. You don't care about us at all. You care more about stroking your own ego than giving us anything we'd actually enjoy.
Do you know who I am?
Yeah, you're a failure. We're all gonna abstract someday. And what will you have then? Nothing.
Stop that.
And this whole stunt? Just torturing us because we hurt your feelings? Pathetic! You're like a child. What kind of all-powerful being has such a fragile ego?
You never let us feel like we're at home. You don't comfort anyone when they're upset, and you never bother to understand what it's like in our shoes.
You discourage us from thinking outside the box and doing things our own way.
You lie to us constantly!
And on top of it all, you just don't listen!
In conclusion, my fellow Funny Bunny shippers and platonic shippers, their mutual, passionate yearn for reconstructing the internal collapse of their bond proves high probability for our anticipated apology scene, even though we must wait for 3 months to witness the ultimate outcome between them, especially after the end of episode 8. I am confident that their relationship will be a key point of the grand finale. This is because of 2 reasons. Number 1, they are canonically the protagonists of TADC. And number 2, the subtext I just gave y'all would not have existed if they were never meant to resolve. Nevertheless, to leave y'all with food for thought before episode 9, be mindful that their consequent dynamic can result to outcomes beyond their expectations. Sheesh.